never rested. A man who lived there was both brilliant and wretched, a mogul in his prime, turned phantom in the dark. He had power, wealth, and ambition that could split the sky. But there was a void inside him no indulgence could ever fill, an abbey's carved by his own ego. This was no fairy tale prince, no misunderstood romantic. This was a man who once feasted on the weaknesses of others, who saw kindness as a currency to be manipulated. Then one night, the city's cold-hearted rain brought a stranger to his doorstep. A figure draped in rags, but with eyes that glistened with an outworldly fire. She asked for nothing more than shelter, warmth, a moment of humanity. He refused, smirking at her trembling form, amused by the audacity of need in a world that respected only power. So he became a beast, in the truest sense, not in form alone, but in the soul, unmasking the savage heart he had always hidden behind tailored suits and polished shoes. His mansion mirrored his decay, ivy and shadows his only companions. In Beauty and the Beast, the enchanted rose is not just a flower. It is a symbol of fate, a ticking clock that measures the beast's dwindling hope and the curse's relentless grip. Encased in a delicate glass dome, the rose is a hauntingly beautiful reminder of the stakes at play, the thin line between salvation and eternal despair. Just beyond the cracked cobblestone paths and the shivering trees of a town that never dares to dream, a place where the mundane holds its iron grip, suffocating hope and starving curiosity. She walks with eyes that hold 1,000 stories yet untold, a heart that beats to the rhythms of world unknown. The villagers cast sideways glances, whispers trailing behind her like a ghost's touch. Odd, they mutter. Peculiar, they hiss, fearful of the light that flickers within her, a light too bright, too alive for their comfort. Belle, a name like a sigh that longs for freedom. But freedom here is a fleeting thing, caught in the jaws of wolves, and as dark and unyielding as the forest that looms. They see her as a girl who reads too much, dreams too far, as if books and fantasies are sins to be kept at bay. But deep down, she knows the truth. The village, behind its painted smiles and restless shadows, is not the whole story. It is but the mask that hides a world more vast, more dangerous. Belle is more than she appears, a rebel in disguise, a thread of gold in a tapestry spun from glue.
Every day like the one before. Little town full of little people waking up to say
Bonjour.
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 Bonjour. There goes the baker with his tray like always. The same old bread and roast to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town.
Good morning, Belle.
Good morning, Monsieur John. Have you lost something again?
I believe I have. Problem is I can't remember what. But I'm sure it'll come to me. Where are you off to this evening?
To return to smoke?
Sounds boring.
Look, there she goes, that girl is strange, no question.
Dazed and distracted, can't you tell?
Never part of any crowd, cause her head's up on some cloud. No denying she's a funny girl, that Belle.
Bonjour, good day, how is your family?
Bonjour, good day, how is your wife? I need 6 eggs, that's too expensive.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Well, it is the only bookworm in town. So where did you run off to this week?
To Italy. I didn't want to come back.
Look, there she goes, that girl is so peculiar.
I wonder if she's feeling well.
With a dreamy far off look, and a nose stuck in a book. What a puzzle to the rest of us is Belle.
Oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you'll see he's where she meets Prince Charming, but she won't discover that it's till chapter 3.
Now it's no wonder that her name means beauty. Her looks have got no parallel. But behind that fair facade, I'm afraid she's rather odd. Very different from the rest of us. She's nothing like the rest of us. Yes, different from the rest of us. She's Belle.
Look at her, Le Fou. Isn't she beautiful, making her the best?
But she's so well read. You're so athletically inclined.
She may be beautiful as she is argumentative.
Exactly. We need her what you've got us.
You don't get it, Le Fou. After the war, I felt lonely. And she gives me this sense of,
Je ne sais quoi?
I don't know what that means.
Right from the moment that I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town there's only she who's beautiful as me, so I'm making plans to woo and marry Belle.
Look, there he goes, isn't he dreamy? Monsieur Gaston, oh he's so cute. Be still, my heart, I'm hardly breathing. He's such a tall, dark, strong and handsome brute. Bonjour,
Pardon.
good day. What lovely flowers. Some cheese.
Excuse me, I'll get the knife. Please let me through. Madame's mistaken.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Look, there she she comes, a girl is strange but special, a most peculiar mademoiselle. It's a pity and a sin, she doesn't quite fit in, 'cause she really is a funny girl, a beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl.
Good morning, Belle. What a book you've got there.
Oh, you've read it?
I mean, not this book, but you know, books. What are you doing later tonight?
Sorry, I can't tonight.
Busy?
No?
So moving on?
You don't get it, LeFou. The ones who play hard to get are the sweetest catch. She doesn't just throw herself on me. She has this,
Sense of dignity?
isn't it attractive?
How does a moment last forever? How can a story never die? It is love we must hold on to, never easy, but we try. Sometimes our happiness is captured. Sometimes a time and place stand still. Love lives on inside our hearts and always will. Oh, good, Ben. You're back. Now, could you hand... Yes. And, not that. Yes.
Papa, am I odd?
My daughter? Odd. Where on earth did you get an idea like that?
People talk.
Oh, people. This town may be small, small-minded even, but small means safe. I remember when I was in France, I met a girl so daring, so ahead of her time that the people that mocked her found themselves imitating her.
Please just tell me one more thing about her.
She was fearless. Fearless. Now, I'm off to go to the competition. What do you want me to get you when I'm back?
A rose, like the one in the painting.
You ask for that every time.
Every time you bring it.
Then I shall get you a rose.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you then, with the rose.
Please stay safe.
You are the most gorgeous and beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. No one deserves you, but at least I know our children will be beautiful.
Am I catching you at about time?
What is it, LeFou?
A turtle damsels in distress.
Oh, it's hero time.
Oh.
So, Belle, I heard you were having trouble with the headmaster. Do you need a hand or two?
All I wanted was to teach a child how to read.
The only children you should be worrying about are your own.
I'm not ready to have children.
You know what happens to spinsters when their fathers die? They become like old Agatha, a filthy hag. We lead a simple life. We get married, have children.
I'm not ready for marriage.
Maybe you haven't met the right man.
It's a small village, Gaston. I've met them all.
Maybe you should take another look.
No one can change that much. I'll never marry you, Gaston.
You will.
No.
LeFou, let's go.
Coming.
Can you imagine? Me, the wife of that boorish
brainless. Oh. Madame Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame Gaston, his little wife. Oh, no sir, not me. I guarantee it. I want much more than this provincial life. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. And for once it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned.
It's been so long since I've ventured these woods. But I seem to be lost. But I know the way. I've been here before. It's either. Who's there? Show yourself! Hello? Is anybody there? Forgive me, I needed shelter from the bitter storm. Hello?
Has someone been lost in the woods?
Shut up, you idiot. Extraordinary. Beautiful. Now, wherever you are, I'm going to warm up by the fireplace. Oh, that's nice. A man of taste is talking about me. Interesting. Bless you.
Mom said I wasn't supposed to move because it might be scary. Sorry.
Well, that's quite all right. Now, I thank you all so much for your hospitality, but I must get going. Thank you so much. The rose. How could I forget the rose?
echo of lost time, marking the beast's journey deeper into hopelessness. It is as if the castle holds itself with every fall, aware that with the last petal's descent, the spell will become unbreakable, binding the beast to his monstrous form forever. The falling petals capture the tension and urgency of a story where love must bloom against the sharp thorns of regret and time's merciless passage.
Where's Papa? Papa? Have I seen my father? Have you seen my father? Have you seen my father? Anyone? Papa? Have anyone? My father?
Cogsworth, a beautiful girl.
You can see it's a girl. Was my hands, not my eyes.
But what if she's the one who will break this?
Who said that? Who's there? Papa! Papa! What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I've come for you.
No, you have to go.
Leave you?
Yes, this castle, it's alive.
Alive?
Now go before he finds you.
Who? Who are you?
Who are you?
I've come for my father.
Your father's a thief!
Liar!
He stole a rose!
I asked for the rose. Punish me, not him.
Apparently, that's the price you have to pay for taking a rose.
A life sentence for a rose?
I received eternal damnation for one. I'm merely locking him away. Now, do you still wish to take your father's place?
Come closer.
Choose!
Well, no, I can't let you do this.
I need a minute alone with him. Are you so cold-hearted you won't allow a daughter to kiss her father goodbye? Forever can spare a minute.
This door closes. Will never open again.
No, please, Belle, forget about me.
Forget about you. Everything I am is because
Belle,
of you.
please.
Papa,
I must ensure your safety.
I will be safe. And I'm not afraid. I will escape. I promise I'll escape.
But
No! Took his place!
Belle, what are you
He's my father!
He's a fool!
Belle, no!
Don't hurt him, Papa!
Let go of me! Let go, Belle, please! No! Don't you dare take her away from me!
You must forgive my intrusion, mademoiselle, but I've been sent to escort you to your room.
My room, but I thought...
Oh, good, so she won't be cold anymore.
You thought that once this door closes, it will never open again? Oh, he gets so dramatic sometimes. Follow me. Oh, you are very strong, mademoiselle. That is a great quality.
What are you?
I am Lumiere.
And you can talk.
Well, of course he can talk. That's all he ever does. Now, Lumiere, as head of the household, I demand you put her back in the cell at once.
What do you want to be for the rest of your life, Cogsworth? A man or a mantle clock? Trust me. Readiness? And I hope you are not too startled. You must forgive first impressions.
Startled? Why would I be startled? I'm talking to a candle.
Oh, non, please, candelabra, enormes différence. your home now, so feel free to go anywhere you like.
Except the West Wing. Which we do not have.
What's in the West Wing?
Nothing. Storage space. That's
Storage space.
Please, relax. Take a seat.
Oh, Shanti, mademoiselle! Oh, don't worry, I'll have you cleaned up in no time.
Oh, this painting, it's beautiful.
Thank you. I haven't been called beautiful in so long.
Is everything here alive?
Well, not everything is alive, but we are.
It's a girl!
Do not be too startled, mademoiselle. This is Madame Gargerot, and she's here to dress you.
Dress me?
Why, yes, of course.
I will find something worthy of a princess for you.
Oh, I'm not a princess.
Oh, nonsense. Now let me see. Come, Frou Frou. Come help Mama. Oh, don't worry. It's only my child.
Yes. Perfect. Subtle, understated, I love it.
Amazing.
Is it to your liking, mademoiselle? Well, please, take a seat.
I'm talking to furniture.
Well, you better get used to it. Take a seat, relax, and enjoy the show.
There is a man in this town everyone knows. Gaston. He's strong, handsome, and charming. Or so he tells anyone who would listen anyway. To the villagers, he's a hero. But beneath those smiles and boasts, there is something darker. Gaston gets what he wants. Admiration, respect, and even fear. And if you dare deny him, he doesn't take it very kindly. The men envy him. The women flatter him. But no one truly sees him for what he is. A man who believes the world owes him everything. Now his eyes are fixed on Belle. To him, she's not a person. She's a prize. And he will stop at nothing to have her. He's not just the strongest hunter in his village. He's a predator. When he's on the hunt, nothing ever gets in his way.
Picture this. I just got back from my greatest hunt. Our kids are running around. My wife's rubbing my feet. But what does Belle say?
No, I don't want to marry you, Gaston!
You know, there are other options.
A good hunter never wastes his time on rabbits.
It disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy he'd love to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admires you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's caught and inspired by you. And it's not very hard to see why. Slick as Gaston, no one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston. So there's no man in town half as manly, perfect under Paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. With stars like Gaston, who breaks hearts like Gaston, who does more than the sum of his parts like Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
I want a guy like Gaston.
I I needed the encouragement. Thank you, LeFou.
No one as easy to bolster as you. No one fights like Gaston, bounces fights like Gaston. In a wrestling match, nobody fights like Gaston.
When I hunt, I sneak up with my quiver, and beasts of the field say a prayer. First I carefully aim for the liver, and I shoot from behind.
Is that fair?
I don't care.
No one hits like Gaston, matches wits like Gaston. In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating.
Red ones for Gaston.
Everybody, please! He's got Belle locked in a dungeon!
Who's got Belle locked in a dungeon?
The beast!
Do not make fun of this man.
Why do you laugh at me? My daughter is in danger! It's already winter there!
Enough! Take us to the beast.
Thank you, Captain.
Mama, there's a girl in the castle. There's a girl in the castle.
Yes, Widow, slow down.
Is she pretty? Is she nice? What kind of teeth does she like?
We'll find out soon enough. Slow down before you break your handle.
Be calm. Let me do the talking.
Stop! Ah! You're making her tea.
Well, we thought you might appreciate the company, Master.
Master, I can assure you I had no part in any of the Sofa's plan. Preparing a dinner, giving her a room in the East Wing.
Wait, you gave her a bedroom?
No, he gave her a bedroom.
That is true. But, Master, what if you can charm the god with dinner?
Charm the prisoner.
Why, yes, of course.
That's the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard.
And why would that be?
She's the daughter of a common thief. What do you think that makes her?
Oh, you can't judge people by who their father is now, can you?
Yeah!
You will join me for tea. That is not a request.
Gently, Master. The girl lost her father and her freedom all in one day.
Yes, the Bogle is probably there scared to death.
Exactly.
Now, Master,
Just a minute.
remember, be gentle.
Be kind. Be charming.
Be sweet.
And when she opens the door, give her a dashing, debonair smile. Come, show me the smile. Oh, mon Dieu.
You've trapped me here as your prisoner. Now you want to have tea with me. Are you insane?
Shush now. I've invited you to tea.
And I told you no.
Okay, he's losing it.
I would rather starve before I ever have tea with you.
Well then, go ahead. Be my guest. Starve. She doesn't eat with me. She doesn't eat at all.
Starve?
You can't talk to us like that. I forbid it. Am I too late?
Well, oh, Master, you've returned. I got you there. I got love. Another petal fell.
Meh, I grew 3 more feathers and I just plucked yesterday.
Why, no, my darling. I am getting more metallic every day.
Oh no, it's happening again. Pardon me.
Everyone calm yourselves. We still have time.
Mama, am I ever gonna look like a normal girl again?
Yes, Chip, you'll have your days in the sun. You just leave it to me.
Everyone, we must get ready for dinner tout de suite.
No, you don't. If the master finds out you violated his orders, he will blame me.
Cogsworth, did you see how she was standing up to him? I have a feeling she is the one who will break the spell.
You know she will never love you.
Oh, mon ami, a broken clock is right 2 times a day. This is not one of those times. My darling Babette, you missed a spot over there on the wall. And of course, what would dinner be without a little music?
Music!
Do not worry. Oh, chérie, mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up our chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie a napkin around your neck, chérie, and we'll provide the rest. Soup de jour, hot hors d'oeuvre, what we all live to serve. Try the great stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, Miss, this is France. And a dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We are guests, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, pie and pudding all flambé. We prepare one soap with flair of culinary cabaret. Go alone and you're scared, but the banquets are prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining, while the flat was entertaining. We tell jokes, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks, and it's all in perfect taste as you can bet. Come on and lift your glass, you've won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining, we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful, they Cogsworth. Suddenly those good old days are gone. Too long we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting. Needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lay around the castle. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and upset daisy.
It's a guest, takes a lot, will I be blessed. One's been put and thank the Lord, I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With dessert, she'll want tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do their soft shoe, and I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing. I'll get warm, piping hot. Heaven's sakes, is that a
hungry as I am. Don't you ever want to escape?
The master is not as cruel as he seems. Somewhere, deep in his soul, there's a prince of a fellow just waiting to be set free.
He said if she doesn't eat with me, she doesn't eat at all.
We all say things out of anger, but we choose whether or not to listen, right?
Pleased to meet you. Want to see me do a trick?
That was a very brave thing you did for your father, dear.
I'm so worried about him. He's never been on his own, you know?
Things will turn out in the end. You just have hope. Off to sleep.
Good night.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. I was just...
What did you do?
Nothing!
Do you know what you could have done?
I didn't do anything!
You could have done this all! Get up! Go!
Fine! Ah! Wait, was it? No! Get away from me! Get away from me, you beasts! You beast!
Did you hear that? Did you hear the wolves? That means that we're getting close.
Enough's enough. Let's head back.
But, Captain, my daughter, she's in danger. I've told you this.
Belle's probably in the village. Let's look for her.
Wait!
there.
That's the tree. Now, at the time it was downed by lightning, but it's been restored to an upright position by some sort of magic.
Are you sure you want to get into this family?
That means that the castle must be that way.
Maurice, there's no such thing as magic, talking teacups, or a beast. But there is frostbite, starvation, hungry wolves. Now, as I said, let's head back.
Captain, I'm telling you, my daughter is in danger. She's locked with the beast.
If you say beast one more time, I will feed you to the wolves.
Deep breaths, Gaston, deep breaths.
I'm sorry, Maurice. This is no way to talk to a future father-in-law. Now, again, let's head back.
Future father-in-law. You marry my daughter. You will never marry her.
Mademoiselle, what happened to the master?
The wolves! The wolves! Oh my no.
Oh, that hurts.
Well, if you didn't move, it wouldn't hurt you as much.
Well, if you hadn't run away, none of this would have happened.
If you hadn't frightened me, I wouldn't have run away.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have been in the West Wing.
You should learn how to control your temper. Try to get some rest.
Thank you, miss.
We are eternally grateful for you.
Why do you care about him so much?
We've looked after him all his life.
But he's cursed you somehow.
You're quite right there, but you see, when the master lost his mother and his cruel father took over, he twisted him up and turned him to be just like him. And we did nothing.
Lumiere, the petals. What happens when the last one falls?
The last petal falls. The master remains a beast. And we all become
Antiques.
knickknacks.
Likely used houseware.
Rubbish. We become rubbish.
I want to help, but how?
We've made our bed and we must lie in it. It's not for you to worry about.
Perhaps a book, mademoiselle?
Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore
is Winged Cupid turned blind.
So you know Shakespeare?
I had an expensive education.
Actually, Romeo and Juliet is my favorite.
Why does that not come as a surprise?
I'm sorry?
All that heartache and penning. Ugh. So many better things to read.
Really? Like what?
Well, that should be a start.
The air is blue, keen and cold, and in a frozen sheath enrolled. Each branch, each twig, each blade of grass seems clad miraculously with glass.
I feel as if I'm hearing it for the first time. Is there more?
But in that solemn silence is heard the whisper of every sleeping thing. Look at me. Come wake me up, for still here I be. There's something sweet and almost kind. But he was mean, he was coarse and refined. And now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
She glanced this way, I thought I saw. And when we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, this can't be, I'll just ignore. But then she's never looked at me that way before.
You aren't a bit alarming. Who'd have ever thought that this could be true? That he's no Prince Charming, but there's something in him that I simply didn't see.
Who'd have thought? Bless my soul.
Well, who indeed and who'd have guessed it come together on their own?
So peculiar, wait and see.
We'll wait and see a few days more. There may be something there that wasn't there before.
Here's a thought. Maybe something there that wasn't there before.
There may be something there that wasn't there before.
What's there? What is there, Mama?
You know when you're older, Chip.
Okay, I'm older.
Oh, Chip, you are a one.
What's that reading?
Oh, nothing.
Guinevere and Lancelot.
Well, yeah, you know, King Arthur's round table, his knights, men, swords, those sorts of things.
It's still a romance.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Felt like a change.
You know, I never thanked you for saving my life.
And I never thanked you for not leaving me to die out by the wolves.
Well, they sure know how to have a good time.
Yeah, but every time I walk into the room, the laughter seems to die out.
Me too. Back in the village, they call me a funny girl. I don't think it's a compliment.
It sounds terrible.
It's just as lonely as your castle is.
I have an idea. What do you say we run away?
Run away. You're funny.
Run away.
Has done it again.
His charm is coming out.
Of course it is. So, Master.
I feel like a fool! What was that? Let's run away!
No, you are perfect, Master. You must tell her how you feel tonight. There are only 4 petals left on the rose.
I feel like an idiot!
No, do not be discouraged.
I mean, how do I know?
You know. Trust me.
Just stop being a coward and tell Belle how you feel.
Exactly.
And if you don't, I promise you'll be drinking cold tea for the rest of your life.
In the dark.
Yeah, covered in dust.
Dark and very, very dusty. Shall we get you ready for the dance?
Start with the hair. Women love nice hair.
I'll take the fingers and toes.
Chapeau! Brush those teeth.
Eyes closed. Woof, woof.
And a piece de resistance. Okay, I can fix this.
Beautiful, but something's missing. Ah, yes, the finishing touches.
You look perfect, Master. There we go. Is this good? How does he look? Your hair, perfection. C'est good. It is amazing. Clean him up, Babette. From behind. Over there. So we must make sure you are perfect. Do not forget. You must be gentle. You must be charming. You must be kind.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least. Both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Ever just the same. Ever a surprise. Ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Till
I haven't danced like that in so long. I'd almost forgotten the feeling. But it's foolish of me, I suppose, for a creature like me to think you could ever one day win over your affliction.
Don't know.
So you can be happy here?
Happy? Can anyone truly be happy if they're not free? You know, my father, he taught me how to dance. I would step on his toes a lot.
You must really miss him.
I really do.
I'd like to see him.
See him?
Yes, your father.
How is that possible?
1 second.
Anything is possible.
I would love to see my father. I haven't seen him in so long.
No.
Her father.
Also no. 1 second. It's here somewhere.
Father.
Ha
I would like to see my father. Papa! What are they doing to him?
Go.
What?
Go. You don't have much time. Go to him.
Wait.
No. Keep it. It's a gift.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go where?
Well, Master, I know I had my doubts, but everything truly is moving like clockwork.
And let her go.
You idiot!
You what?
Why did you let her go, Master?
I had to.
But
why?
So close.
Because he loves her.
Then why are we not human again?
Because she doesn't love him back. Now it's too late.
Okay, but she still might come back. There's still time.
Oh. Set her free. I'm sorry I couldn't do the same for all of you. Now go. Time is almost past.
I was the one who had it all. I was the master of my fate. I never needed anybody in my life. I learned the truth too late. I'll never shake away the pain. I close my eyes, but she's still there. I let her steal into my melancholy heart. It's more than I can bear. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she runs away. She will still torment me, calm me, hurt me, move me, come what may. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in and be with me forevermore. I rage against the trials of love. I curse the fading of the light. Although she's already flown so far beyond my reach, she's never out of sight. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she fades from you. She will still inspire me, be a part of everything I do. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in, and as the long, long nights begin, I'll think of all that might have been, waiting here forevermore.
There we were, in the forest. Fear in the air, the wind blowing our hair. We were searching for poor Maurice. He's been lost for the past 5 days. And now, the storm has gotten so much worse. Poor Maurice. If only he can just magically appear.
Stop! Maurice!
You can't kill Maurice! Maurice! We've been searching for you for the past 5 days. Where have you been?
Searching for me. You left me to die! To the wolves!
Maurice, you're delusional. Accusing me of attempted murder?
Maurice, do you have any proof of what you're saying?
Ask Agatha! She knows!
It's true, I saw it.
Agatha. Is this true?
No.
Actually, it was me.
See? I do have a testimony. She was there.
And you place your testimony on her. For what? The village agrees with me.
Nobody agrees with you, Gaston. You're a useless man.
You all think I'm delusional now?
Seems so. Have you ever seen the inside of an insane asylum?
I don't intend to.
Picture this. It's cold, dark, and lonely. But it doesn't have to be this way. If you let me marry your daughter.
Never!
This man is crazy. Take him away!
But you saw her! I'm not crazy!
Let him go! You're hurting him! My father's not crazy, Gaston! Tell them that!
Belle, you know how loyal I am to your family. But your father, he's been making absurd claims.
It's true, Belle. He's been raving about a beast and a castle.
I just came from the castle and there is a beast!
Belle, I love how devoted you are to your father. But you'd say anything just to free you. You have no proof.
You want proof? Show me the beast! There's your proof!
This is sorcery! There's a beast!
No!
He's got fangs!
No, don't be afraid, don't be afraid! He's kind, he's gentle, he's sweet!
I've heard of dark magic like this before. Never seen it with my own 2 eyes.
He's not a monster, Gaston. The only monster here is you!
Sounds like you care about this beast.
Maybe I do.
This beast is a threat to the village, and so is she. Take her too!
What? No, you can't do this to me, Gaston! No!
Fetch my gun.
Let me go! You won't get away with this, Gaston!
We're not safe until he's dead. He'll come stalking us at night.
To sacrifice our children to his monstrous appetite. He'll wreak havoc on our village if you let him wander free.
So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me.
Through the mist, through the woods, through the darkness and the shadows. It's a nightmare, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer, then we're there at the drawbridge of a castle, and there's something truly terrible inside. It's a beast, he's got fangs, razor sharp ones, massive paws, killer claws for the feast. Hear him roar, see him foam, but we're not coming home till he's dead. Good and dead, kill the beast. Light your torch, light your horse.
Screw your courage to the sticking place.
We're counting on us all to lead the way.
Call it war, call it threat. You can bet they all will follow, for in times like this they'll do just as I say.
There's a beast running wild, there's no question, but I fear there are monsters to release. Sally forth, sally home, grab your sword, grab your bow, praise the Lord and here we go. Once a blaze, banners high, we go marching into battle, unafraid of the dangers we breeze. Raise the flags, sing the song, here we come, we're 50 strong and 50 Frenchmen can be wrong. Let's kill the beast! Let's kill the beast! Let's kill the beast! Let's kill the beast!
Warn him! How did you even get away from there?
Papa, he sent me back to
Belle! No! Belle, no!
At least he has finally learned to love.
A lot of good that does us, she does love him back.
Is it her? Is she coming back?
Could it be?
We need help!
Sacre bleu! Invaders!
Ruffians!
Move the furniture! Go, go, go! Master, you must help us!
This isn't working!
What are you doing?
The gas is
coming back.
Must work!
The gas
Let them come.
Thief! I am Gaston. Belle sent me here. Do you really think Belle can love you? She loves me, and only me.
Never!
No.
Look at you, Belle. Look at you. You're just a freak of nature. No one can love this. This! You disgust me. I've hunted beasts bigger than you, more fierce than you are. And I've never missed my mark. So do us both a favor. Step aside. Let me free Belle from this nightmare. After all, Belle deserves a strong and beautiful life, just like myself. You've played with your delusions for far too long. Belle doesn't love you. She's playing along, out of pity perhaps, or fear, as she should be.
You speak of strength, Gaston, yet you know nothing of it. True strength isn't in the swing of your sword or the charm of your lies. It's in courage. The courage to face the darkness within. And I've faced mine. What have you faced? The adoration of fools. The hollow echoes of your own vanity. True strength isn't in the hunt, Gaston. It's in knowing when to stand down. Knowing how to sacrifice. Knowing how to love.
Sacrifice? Love? Love is a weakness, beast. It makes you soft, blinds you from the truth. Big words for a dying beast. To me, you are all roar and no bite! When I'm done with you, even the memory of you will be forgotten.
You are wrong, Gaston. This castle may fall. I may fall. But Belle will remember me for who I am. Not this creature standing before you. If you think you can take her by force, you'll never own her. You'll never understand her, Gaston. And if you want to walk into my castle against my wishes and take her, you're going to have to face everything I have left.
Ship, no! Gaston!
the tale comes to an end. Not in triumph, but in tragedy. Two lives bound by their own flaws, their fates entwined in darkness. In their downfall, we see the fragile thread of humanity. A thread that snaps under the weight of pride, fear, and despair. For what is a tale without hope? A warning, perhaps even a reminder that beauty and darkness often walk hand in hand. And even the brightest love can be eclipsed by the darkest shadows. In the end, we all face the beast within, Whether we conquer it or let it consume us, that's the choice that defines us all. This is the end of their story, but it does not have to be the end of yours. Take heed and learn well, for the beast is not always the creature roaming around in the castle. Sometimes it is the one staring right back at you in the mirror.
Be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we will do the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the great stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, it's Mrs. France. And the dinner here is never second best. Go on and open into a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We are guests, be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we will do the rest. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the great stuff,